All right, so I just want to do a quick video on the new keycaps by SteelSeries, the Prism keycaps here. I don't know if I necessarily even call this, I don't know how do you review a keycap, you know what I mean? You kind of showcase them and cover them, and that's pretty much what we're going to be doing here, taking a look at these new SteelSeries ones. These guys are coming in at 30 bucks, by the way. As you can see, you can get them in either white or black, and of course, we're going to be testing them on the Apex Pro. I know a lot of us are Apex Pro fans, myself included, but sometimes there are some issues fitting keycaps. By the way, we're going to be comparing them to some other ones, just kind of looking to see the quality. I have a pack of drop pudding keycaps. We'll also compare them up to the HK Gaming pudding keycaps. Of course, the ever so popular HyperX pudding keycaps. And then just for grins and giggles, we're just going to see how they stack up to a regular set of PBT keycaps, not pudding, just regular, the Razer or their Corsair brand. Now, as you see on the side of the box here, you have your standard layout for like a full-size keyboard. Obviously, they're showing you get a keycap puller and then some extra caps right here, which are going to fit like a weird bottom row, say on a Razer board or a Corsair, one of the older boards. You know, pretty much all their boards nowadays use the standard bottom row, but if you have an older one, they're giving you those options for that to fit as well. And the other crazy thing, if you look at this side, hopefully the camera can pick it up. As you see, it shows the SteelSeries options, Corsair options, Razer options, and then HyperX, as far as all the other brand keyboards it's going to fit. Let's go on and slap open the white ones here, and we'll check out the font. Again, I have not popped these open. I've been pretty excited for some SteelSeries keycaps, not necessarily pudding keycaps. I do enjoy pudding keycaps, but I was kind of hoping SteelSeries just released like a whole bunch of different colors. So anyways, we're going to slide these guys. Okay, so they're all sealed up. Okay, so those are our extra keys they were showing us there. Standard, and then both standards. They're sealed in, they're real tight, so they're not, as you can see, they're not moving around in there. So what I want to do before we even put them on the board, but we know that's the biggest thing, right, is some of the keycaps not fitting on boards. But what I want to see is, I just want to stack them up again to some other caps here, just so we know as far as price, these guys coming at 30 bucks, there's other options out there for a little bit cheaper, you know? So what do we have here? These are the drop ones, of course, black, so I mean, you know, let's understand that. But when we look underneath right here, thickness, right about the same. I mean, I can't bend either of them. On the back, as you can see, you got the little nub right there, and then you also have the one on a SteelSeries on the outside. Kind of hard to see since it's white. That's where it just pops out the mold. Let's go ahead and check the HK Gaming. I believe you can get these guys for like 15 bucks sometimes, right? So HK Gaming, whoops, HK Gaming over here, SteelSeries over here. Clear as day, I can already tell the HK is a little bit more yellow. So, I mean, clear as day, right? You can clear as day see SteelSeries a little more wider, HK a little more yellow. HK, a little bit rougher, SteelSeries a little smoother. SteelSeries definitely thicker, because I can squeeze the HK right here. So SteelSeries definitely thicker than the HK. But again, as far as price, I believe you can get these HKs for like 15 bucks. And they have tons of different colors, red and black, purple, pinks, and you know, all sorts of crazy stuff. So let's go ahead and check the HyperX. Now the HyperX ones do fit on the Apex Pro, by the way. I believe all of these do. All right, HyperX, SteelSeries. HyperX is black, SteelSeries is white. Okay, so right out the gate, I can tell you the SteelSeries is thicker than the HyperX. So as you, I'm not too sure how well you can see it, but the SteelSeries is clearly thicker than the HyperX, like big time. I can even take it here and squeeze it. But again, are you gonna be squeezing your keycap? No, it's gonna be on the board. You're gonna be pressing down on it. And when you press that, you know, the top thickness feels the same. Speaking of feeling the same, the texture on both of them feel the exact same as well. All right, so let's take a look at some regular Razer. These are regular Razer PBT keycaps, not pudding. But again, oh, clearly, yeah, regular PBT. I mean, these Razer ones are clear as day thicker, as you can see right here. And I really believe the Corsair ones over here are going to take the cake on that as well, because I remember these were thicker than, well, we got a bigger keycap, whatever. Corsair, as you can see right here, definitely more grain on the top. SteelSeries is a little more smooth. Both of them, again, they're both very thick, but yeah, the Corsair one, heck, it's even thicker than the Razer right there. All right, so why I compared it to all those other ones, again, me popping these open right here with you guys, I just wanted to see that quality, how it stacks up to some of the competition, because there's tons of pudding keycaps out there, and a lot of them fit the Apex Pro here. But again, these are very solid. So here is you can just see it, like look at that. So you go black and then into the shine through area, it's just crispy white. You look at it right there against some white keycaps. Crispy. Now look at this on this spacebar right here. You see all those little nubs there? Now your spacebar is going to be facing forward unless you flip your spacebar like me, so you're not going to see that or feel it. That's kind of a bummer. Anyways, let's install the white ones and see how it looks with the RGB. All right, so we have all the caps installed here, and by the way, they all went on with a breeze. They all fit perfectly fine. And they're on there nice and tight as well. They don't just slide off like some other aftermarket ones do. By the way, let me just show you the spacebar. If you look close towards the top up there, so you see you got it kind of ribbed going all the way down and even in the middle here. But when you look at the top up there, it's just open. That's kind of what they did. Is because these big LEDs on the OmniPoint switches, you know, actually it's even on the red ones right there. It's the big LEDs they use. That's the issue with other caps fitting it. Stinker, me, you still can't, you can put your spacebar backwards, but it bottoms out. Right? It doesn't go all the way down. So that's a bit of a stinker, but a really cool thing, so you can tell the sound difference there. But the cool thing about the spacebar, if you can see, it's actually smoothed out on the edges. So it's not real bam and sharp like all the other keys or like a standard key. Nice and smooth on the spacebar. So it kind of eliminates the need to have to reverse the spacebar, for me at least. Still very cozy. But anyways, before we go on and plug it in, let's go into sound test, see how it sounds right here. So as you can tell with the sound of the board, it sounds much better than the stock ABS keycaps. I mean, these keycaps are clear as day better than the stock ABS ones, but the sound, you just get a really nice thick sound. Is it different than any of the other caps we talked about? Not really. It is actually thicker sounding than the HyperX ones. I'm not gonna put them all on the board here. I actually covered those before, you can go check out. But you get a real nice thick sound here. Anyways, let's see what it looks like with the RGB. All right, so now we have the RGB fired up. As you can see, I got it on standard red. And by the way, I got two big lights here, a gigantic one over there, two big ones up here. So we got a lot of light coming down on this, and you can still see that RGB really shining there. So again, if you're playing in a, or you have your keyboard plugged in a lit up environment, still gonna look really crisp here. But let's go on and turn off some of these lights. Overhead lights are off. As you can see, that's really nice right there. That's real nice. I'm gonna go down here and turn off some other lights. Hold on. Where's that stinking plug? Ay, 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 ay. There we go. Okay. Ooh, now it's really coming to life. Take a look at it right there. Take a look at it. Let's go and get the last light off. 1 second. And we are powered down. Let's go on and get some different effects going here. Illumination, presets. Wow, yo, there you go. Okay, I don't know if the camera's picking up how bright that is, but wow, wow, wow. That is stinking bright. Oh, that's so cool. Ah, man, I see a little flicker in the camera. I'm not sure if it's actually picking up that flicker. In real life, obviously, it doesn't flicker, you know? Wow, that's so cool. It's so... I wish the spacebar had another LED down there to kind of balance it out, but what do we got here? Haze. Oh, that's so awesome. It's so crisp because, again, you don't have any of that yellow effect like we've seen with some other ones. So let me see if we get any flicker in the front camera. Yeah, you still get the flicker right there, but again, it doesn't flicker in real life. I can't see anything down here. There's one. Where's the next one? Yeah. Blinded now. Like I can't see anything. So these keycaps, are they worth 30 bucks? Yeah. Are they better than some of the other ones we saw? Thicker than the HyperX for sure. Clearer, you know, not as yellow as the HK Gaming ones. As far as the drop ones, again, the drop ones had that little hint of yellowish as well. I felt like these were the whitest, the crispiest ones right there. These also have the boldest font, as you're seeing through this in some of the other ones. Not bold, but a bigger font, you know what I mean? I personally really liked it. I really do. Now, again, the imperfections with that little deal that was on the bottom, and this SteelSeries key just kind of drives me a little nuts. I wish it was a little bit bigger. I don't know. You can see it's in line right there. Me personally, I just wish the SteelSeries key was a little bit bigger. Nitpicky, but all in all, I like the keycaps. Again, game-changing, world-changing. You seen one put in keycap, you kind of seen them all. If I was to say, again, what's different about these is, again, that they are wider. They're crispier, and again, they are thicker than some of the competition. So all in all, I like them. All links right down in the description. Before you go down there, go on and stop by that red subscribe button, smash that, hit that bell as well, and I hope I catch you in the next video. Have a good one. Bye now.